John, defeat here in Hull, scoreline perhaps not reflecting the contest. What are your initial reflections on that?
Yeah, very disappointed to lose the game, of course I am, but overall I thought we put a really good shift in. I'm disappointed that we weren't clinical enough today. We could have gone and won the game by 4 or 5 really if we'd have had our shooting boots on properly. So listen, lots of positives to take out of the game. Really disappointing in the manner we conceded the goals. The goals were too soft. Especially the second and third. So disappointed on that side, but from Saturday's performance to today's performance, it was a lot better. Lots of positives to take out of the game. There's a long way to go, and we've got an opportunity to try and put things right now on Saturday.
The biggest difference to Saturday probably was the creative spark that was certainly back, showed that in the volume of chances we created. Is that just a case of being ruthless or be punished at this level?
Yeah, you've got to be clinical. We created 3 or 4 golden chances. When it was 2-2, we had a couple of real good opportunities. When it was 3-2 to them, we had a great chance as well. So I think the most important thing for me today was the way we battled and we fought, and I felt we outfought them for large periods of the game today. And as I say, if we'd have been clinical at the right moments, I'm sure the score would have been a different result.
The back four obviously having to come together, maybe cobbled together slightly with a few in unfamiliar positions. How much did that complicate things?
Maybe a little bit, but you could see the performance was a positive one. It was good. It doesn't help, I suppose, when all 4 of them are playing out of position a little bit. And but listen, we rolled our sleeves up and we give it our best tonight, and unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough.
Craig Forsyth was one of those. 37 today, marked it with the goal. Again, showed why he's been so reliable for Derby over the years. Yeah,
he's Mr. Reliable. He's a fantastic pro. And it's a shame it couldn't be a positive result with him scoring tonight, but he came in and he certainly didn't let anyone down. And that's the character he is, and that's what he does.
And Sam Smollett's also got his first goal in a Derby shirt. What will that do for his confidence?
Yeah, hopefully he can kick on from this. I think he's obviously had a couple of chances through the game as well, which he's disappointed he wasn't clinical enough and putting the ball in the net. But it's great that he got off the mark. I thought he's all round. I thought he grew into the game after probably the first 5 or 6 minutes. Everyone was a little bit took a while to get going, and after that, then I thought he was great.
2 tough away games in the space of 4 or 5 days, but back at home on Saturday, as you mentioned earlier. Sure, it won't take too much to galvanise the group.
No, absolutely not. Listen, there's lots of positives to take out of tonight. We've come to a team that are third in the league and should be coming away with the victory. There's lots that we have to learn from still. There's 12 huge games coming up. Nothing's determined at the moment. So, the last 2 games have obviously been disappointing to lose, but different kind of performances. Tonight I was very pleased with the all-round performance, and disappointed to lose, but now, there's lots to learn to take from the game, and we're looking forward to Saturday.